All right, you guys. So Disney has launched the Galaxy of Adventures Star Wars Kids channel here on YouTube. So there's going to be a series of Star Wars shorts, I believe, based upon original trilogy and maybe based upon some of the other releases, theatrical releases. So I don't know if these are going to be new stories or these are going to be rehashes of what we already saw in the original trilogies. We're going to experience this together, guys. All right, so we got Luke Skywalker, Tatooine.
In the Galaxy of Adventures, Luke Skywalker is destined for something greater.
I want to learn the ways of the Force.
Oh, they're using the real voices. Cool, he's driving a speeder. Love the animation. Oh, Obi-Wan.
Here for you. What is it? This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. It's your
Father's lightsaber. Oh, yeah, I like the animation. His clothes are just waving with the... Nice. Of course, the music is awesome.
For more Galaxy of Adventures, go to Star Wars Kids on YouTube.
Very cool. So this is definitely from Rogue One. Very cool. It's amazing that they actually are showing this or chose this for one of the animated shorts. Whoa. And he's striking people down. Awesome. Woo! And he threw the saber. Slammed two guys together. Got his saber back. Nice, nice. Woo! Ah, he raises him. But he didn't strike him down. And now the lights come on. Very awesome. That was really cool. Very cool. So now, guys, we're going to get into Luke versus the Wampa. So let's get a look at Luke versus the Wampa. Very cool. See Luke waking up. All beaten up and stuff. So really cool shorts. Obviously, these are rehashes of what we see in the theatrical movies. So it's giving these special moments from those particular films to kids in a very short bundle. So really cool. Woo! Took his arm off. I like that. Showed him climbing out. Very cool. Very cool. Very short stuff, guys, but really cool adventure into R2-D2, a loyal droid. So obviously on the Tantive 4, where we see Leia here giving R2 the plans. C-3PO barges in. So again, giving us classic moments from the films in animation form. Very cool animation. Not quite the anime that we are getting in the Resistance series, but very, very cool nonetheless. I like seeing Star Wars in different animation styles. We saw that with Clone Wars, and now, ooh, wow. So look, this is different, that's different. So they actually did encounter Vader on the Tantive. That's really cool right there. That is very awesome. I enjoy that. That was really cool right there. So they actually encountered Vader on the Tantive 4 prior to him talking to Leia, which is something we never saw. So that was really cool right there. I think that was my favorite so far, actually. So we'll see. We're gonna get a look at Chewie and Lando. So we're gonna get a look at Chewie and truly the loyal
In a galaxy
pilot.
of adventures, every pilot needs a good co-pilot.
Very co-pilot, I should say. Whoa! Now, I don't know if this is from any particular film right here, so this is different. I wonder who's voicing Han. Yeah, wow, that sounds just like Harrison Ford.
1, 2, 3.
So it is a bit of a rehash of Empire Strikes Back. Not really, because you don't have Leia there and C-3PO, but really cool. Enjoyed that one as well. So now we're going to get into Darth Vader, Might of the Empire. Okay, so we see Vader stepping off of his Imperial shuttle.
In a galaxy of adventures,
Very awesome.
Darth Vader commands the might of the Empire.
Yes, the Might of the Empire. Looks like this is from Return of the Jedi. Very cool shot right there from above. That's very awesome. Now it looks like he's on his flagship destroyer. Very awesome. Look at this. Very awesome stuff. Wow. The Imperial fleet.
In the Star Wars
Day long
galaxy,
remembered.
every day can be an adventure.
So really cool.
Explore
Really
all the
enjoyed
galaxy
that
of adventures
right
and
there
stuff.
as well, guys. Let's take this a step further. Let's get a look at some Darth Vader fun facts.
Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader, the ultimate bad guy. His mere presence strikes fear in the evil Empire's enemies. He's so powerful, he's almost unstoppable. And few have been better with a lightsaber, or as mighty in the dark
really
side
cool.
of the Force. Think you can take him out in a Starfighter?
Oh, this is awesome.
Think again. Never underestimate his power. He's second only to the Emperor.
Oh, the Emperor
He looks
in
like a
this
machine,
animated form,
but
that's
this
very
is
cool.
no droid. Underneath that menacing mask is a
Anakin
human
Skywalker.
being.
So this
Darth
is really
Vader
cool.
was
They are
once one of the
teaching the
good
kids
guys,
the history
one of the
of each one of
greatest
these
of the
characters
heroic Jedi
in
Knights.
a very
But
quick
Vader betrayed them
form. So
and
I
turned
really,
to the dark side of
really
the
love this
Force,
channel.
pledging loyalty to the evil Emperor and hunting down all the Jedi, even those who had been his friends. Obi-Wan Kenobi, his friend and former master
is
in the
awesome.
Jedi Order, stood up to Vader's villainy, and after an epic duel, sent him tumbling into lava. From then on, to keep himself alive,
This
he
is
relied
really
on his
cool
suit
stuff.
of armor and drew upon the dark side of the Force, fueled by rage and anger. How would you stand up to Darth
This
Vader?
is really good stuff. Really good stuff. They are teaching the kids the history of each one of these characters in very short form. So if you weren't aware of the history of these particular characters, you're going to be able to get them in a very short form. So that's really, really cool. So guys, let's get into
Star
the
Wars
official
Galaxy.
trailer.
Adventure awaits in a thrilling new series of
Very
shorts.
cool. The Death Star, Luke, Leia. Whoa,
So
Leia.
team up with your friends.
I love it.
Are you sure this thing is safe?
Grab your lightsaber.
This is the weapon of a Jedi
Jedi
Knight.
Knight. Very cool.
Fix your starship.
How's this?
Use the Force.
Oh, Yoda. Yoda.
All too easy.
All too easy.
Switched off your targeting computer.
And stand up to evil.
Oh, Luke. Whoa.
I want to know
From,
what happened to the
Return of the
plan I
Jedi.
sent you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Very good. Leia versus Vader right there on the Tangent. Whoa. Oh, Dooku.
Star
Wow.
Wars Galaxy of Adventures.
Cool stuff,
Coming
guys.
soon to the all-new Star Wars Kids YouTube channel.
Very, very cool, guys. So, some really cool stuff that we got right there, guys. Really enjoyed that particular trailer of the overall series of short anime.
From humble beginnings, a
Luke
hero was
Skywalker,
born,
fun
one
fact.
who'd save the galaxy. Farm boy Luke Skywalker dreamed of adventure.
Very cool.
His dream came true after his uncle bought 2 droids. R2-D2 carried a secret message from Princess Leia,
So,
a heroic
again,
rebel leader who
giving
needed
the
help in her
history
fight against the evil Empire. The
behind
message
each
was
one
meant
character.
for Obi-Wan Kenobi, a neighbor
So you
who
can
had
sit
once
your
been
kids
one of the
down for
guardians
a
of
minute
peace and
and a
justice
couple
in
of
the
seconds
galaxy, a Jedi Knight.
and
Luke
have
and
them learn
Obi-Wan
about
and
each
a
one of
couple of
these
new
characters.
friends, Han Solo and Chewbacca, helped Princess Leia
Really cool.
escape from the Empire's planet killer,
So
the
it
Death
just simply
Star.
tells
Then Luke flew an
the
X-wing
story of Luke
and did what
Skywalker
everyone thought was
in,
impossible.
episode
He
4.
blew it up. After flying more missions for the rebels, he learned about the Force from Yoda to become a Jedi like his
Now we're
dad.
getting
But when
into,
Luke sensed his friends were in danger, he rushed off to
Empire
fight
Strikes
the
Back.
dreaded Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth
Very
Vader.
cool.
After many daring adventures, Luke was ready at last for a rematch with Vader on board the second Death Star.
Very cool.
What
Telling the
adventures
history
await
of
you?
Luke Skywalker. Really cool. Really enjoyed that background information on Luke Skywalker. Really enjoyed that. Again, I think this is a great channel for kids. All right, we're going to get into
Want to go
Starfighters.
fast? Like really fast? Starfighters are speedy spaceships and are the first line of attack in the galaxy's biggest
Really
space
cool.
battles. The good guys,
The
the
good
Rebel
guys.
Alliance, fly X-Wings, which they divide into groups called squadrons. The X-Wings of Red Squadron flew against
Red
the Death
Squadron.
Star. All pilots have a call sign. Luke Skywalker was Red 5. The evil
Red
Empire
5.
has TIE fighters. They're painted black and are flown by pilots who trained at the Imperial Academies. Sometimes they're even led into battle by Darth Vader himself in his TIE Advanced
That's very
Fighter.
cool.
There are also TIE bombers,
bombers.
and the super-fast TIE Interceptors,
Interceptors.
while the dastardly First Order would debut the powerful Special Forces
Special
TIE.
Forces TIE.
They go up against heroic Resistance pilots, flying next-gen X-Wings,
Next-gen X.
and thin, nimble, hard-to-hit A-Wings. Naboo's brave pilots fly the Naboo Starfighter,
Starfighters,
while
Naboo
many Jedi
Starfighter.
fought the Clone Wars by flying
So really
wedge-shaped
cool.
Delta
They're
7.
just hitting on
What kind of
all of the
starfighter would you fly?
starfighters from different, or not all of the starfighters, but some of the more important starfighters from each era of the particular Star Wars adventures that we've seen already. So really good stuff. Really enjoyed all of that from this particular channel, guys. I actually really enjoyed every single one of those. Again, my favorite probably being the one on the tentative with R2-D2 and C-3PO, and they actually saw Vader walking across, not paying them any mind. So Vader literally walked past the very thing that he was after. So, I always love these short stories, these little tidbits that they give us. I really enjoyed the Forces of Destiny series that was out a little while ago, maybe a year ago or so. Those particular stories gave us totally new stories from the canon stories, little tidbits and pieces that connected to the stories or filled in certain gaps that we didn't get to see in the films. We did get that a little bit here with the C-3PO and R2-D2 version, but for the most part, these were rehashes of what we saw in the theatrical films. But of course, the one with Han and Chewie seemed to be just a one-off adventure of them escaping the Empire on their own, having to repair the Falcon in flight. So that was really cool. Very nice adventures, and I love the way that they're putting this out. So if you have very small children who haven't yet had a chance to experience the films or had the experience like a lot of us older first generation Star Wars fans had the thrill of seeing this on the big screen in its full form, maybe you can kind of get your kids into Star Wars by sitting them in front of the TV or computer and letting them watch these little short stories on each one of these characters, and perhaps they will fall in love with one or if not all of the characters like we have, and then would be more interested in seeing the full story fleshed out in the theatrical form, and be a good way to get your kids into Star Wars. So really think this is an excellent channel. Not only for kids, which it is most definitely for kids, but for adults. If you enjoy these stories and you'd like to see them fleshed out in different forms and maybe see those little tidbits like we got with the R2-D2 and C-3PO episode right there, I think this would be a good channel to subscribe to. So really enjoyed that, guys, but I want to know what your thoughts are. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Put those comments down below. Please like and subscribe, and of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost. May the Force be with you always.